What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well tonight. Hi, 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 hi. How y'all doing? Good. Actually, I have tales to tell. Animal tales to tell this evening. Yeah. So, um, things are going really well with Chew and Noodle, tentatively named Noodle. They played today. In fact, they had, I want to say, 3 distinct play sessions today. They almost cuddled together without our help. I don't think so. Not really. Maybe they did. Maybe I'm forgetting. They played a lot today. More today than ever before. Yeah, we have a new dog in the family. She's pretty cute. Yeah, we want them to be friends. And it looks like it's going well. Pretty amazingly well for just 3 days in. She's super cute. Excuse me. She's chased Pico around a couple times. Pico was pretty indifferent to her. I thought that he would have a typical cat reaction, that there would be some hissing or something. I mean, it's a very normal thing that cats do, but he just really didn't care. We let Penny sniff her, but we're not going to let Penny freely interact with her, just like with Chew. She's too big and too territorial to interact with either of them, so we won't be doing that. So we'll be keeping them apart. Yeah, it was very lucky because her pre-adoption name was Audrey, and she was the one that Nakomi had her eye on. But the place that we were trying to adopt her from was very flighty, I guess, flaky. Um, she was with a foster, and I guess the way that they handle things with the is that like the adoptions are facilitated through the fosters. Um, but that's just sort of like randos. That they're not like employees; they're random people. So in terms of getting a response or getting an answer, it was very fucking hit or miss. And then she had been taken off the adoption site. So we were, kind of waiting for another good candidate to appear. And I think like a week went by or something like that. And then she popped up on the adoption site again. And Nakomi inquired again. And they were like, we don't know yet. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, well, why is she back on the site then? What are you doing? But then she got notified that the Fosters were going to be bringing her back in to the Humane Society. So we're like, okay, when? What are we doing? Um, it finally uh, was decided that they were going to bring her back on like last Friday. at a particular time, while we were on our way there, nearly there, uh, they called Nakomi and said that the Fosters had not brought her in, and they haven't been able to get a hold of them. So we were practically there anyway. So we went there. We decided to go ahead and go there and to just see if we could meet other dogs. And then apparently, like right before we got there, they brought her back. So she was the only dog we met, and she was perfect, and we adopted her. The end. The beginning, actually. So that's what's up with that. But yeah, so lots of playing today, like vigorous playing, which was nice. It's a little bittersweet because ever since Friday, which was a big active day for Chew, like going to stores, being out all day with us, because we brought him to meet her too. He's been having trouble with his legs, and that's because of his knees. He has a common problem that Chihuahua-ish small dogs of his type have, which is sort of like it's kind of like a floating knee. It causes them pain and stuff. And he just had a really busy day on his legs. And so ever since then, he's been not looking too great in the legs area. And I've been feeling really bad for him. But now he has a little friend to play with. So it's like, I'm really happy when I see them playing because I think that's really good for him. But he physically is not really able to keep up because she is like an antelope. I saw her wall walk today. She is insanely spry and she's young. She's not massively younger than him. Like he's 3-ish and she's a year and a half ish. So but nevertheless, she's got that sort of like invincibility. She has very, very small body, really lanky legs, and she can really move. She loves to jump. She just jumps. She can get around as good as Pico can. She can go anywhere Pico can go, which sucks for Pico. Maybe not everywhere he can go, but like definitely a lot more than Chew. And not to mention the fact that everything here has been set up to sort of the sort of specifications that we were aware of in terms of Pico's access and mobility and Chew's access and mobility, but things that were specifically meant to be out of Chew's reach, but didn't matter with Pico, are totally within her reach. So I've been having to adjust certain things. I came into the office and I've been clearing out the living room because I'm trying to prepare it to do, the new shelves, the new floor, and put up, networking and all this other stuff. And so I had our big trash can. We've got like a 50-gallon or thereabouts that I use for when I'm like clearing out a bunch of crap. And she was in here. I went out to do something, maybe get food. I'm not sure what. Gone for maybe 10 minutes. I come back, I open the door, and she's standing on the trash, just right in the middle. It was full to the top, and she's just standing on the trash, frozen, staring at me. I go, "What?" And I didn't really get to even finish saying, "Are you doing?" She fucking leapt off of it, took off like a bullet. I think there was a Ritz Crackers wrapper, and she was just standing on top of the trash licking the wrapper. So, yeah, she gets around very easily. At any rate, um, I feel bad 'cause I feel like Chu can't really keep up, but he could if he didn't have the issues with his legs. So we're looking into who we can talk to, like who can like give us guidance as to what we can do for him. Like we don't want to dive directly into a surgical answer, but I mean if that's what's necessary then maybe that's what we'll do, but maybe physical therapy or something or other, some anything that we can like find to help him because he's so young and he looks like a little old dog because he's like has to favor his legs and he can't really move as well as he really ought to be able to. He's far from wheelchair. Um, he still has his legs and he still can use his legs, but what this amounts to is pain and therefore limping and lesser mobility and so forth. No, they're both here. They're napping because they tired themselves out today, which is a lovely side benefit of the play sessions. I give him a supplement every day. Have been for a while. It was recommended by the vet. Yeah, they napping. Uh, yeah, I don't want to wake her up right now. I can see her. She's curled up on her bed over there. Yeah, I was. We started him on supplements sometime last year. Started on full ones, went down to half of those, and just one daily, and then we've moved it back up to one whole one again every day to just try and help. I don't want to jinx it, but he hasn't had a seizure for a while, for a few months. I think his last one was in January. No, I think his last one was Christmas Day. Is that right? I think it was. I think it was Christmas Day. I was expecting him to have another one in January because he was having them kind of on a monthly basis, but he hasn't had one. He didn't have one in January or February. So maybe the medicine's starting to work. I hope. I don't know. So yeah, well, we might be looking at having to go a pricey route, but we're gonna have to weigh whatever we're gonna have to weigh what the options are because the medication that he's on for his seizures is stuff that also has negative long-term effects already, right? And there's no way around it because it's the only treatment there is. It affects their kidneys, I believe. I think it's their kidneys or the liver. I'm not totally sure. It's been a little bit. I think it's probably the kidneys. Um, so yeah, some other thing on top of that would cause other bad side effects over time would suck. But I mean, we also can't do nothing. It's tough. That's why we're gonna talk to a vet that specializes in whatever the word is. I can't think of it at the moment. Obstetrician? That doesn't seem right to me. Is that right? I feel like I'm in the ballpark, but missing it. Orthopedic, I think. Yeah, orthopedic. Thank you. Holistic feels like a dirty word to me. I'm not sure that it is. Not like a swear word, but I mean like I'm very sensitive to alternative bullshit, and there is some of that in the animal space as well. That shit is just like infecting fucking everything, everything. Um, and yeah, so I'm very sensitive to that shit. It always is. It starts. They take the good thing because it sounds good, right? That's what they do. That's what they do. That's it's to lend it more credibility. I mean, look at chiropractic services. Those are recommended regularly by doctors. Like people who have medical training recommend that you go to somebody who has no real medical training to do something to your body that might result in paralysis. Uh, I feel like if a doctor recommended chiropractic treatment to me, I would immediately get a new doctor, or I would at least I would question it. I would. I don't know. It sucks. It sucks because it makes me feel like I'm one of those fucking like anti-vax freaks or the Facebook freaks that think all doctors don't know anything. But obviously, I'm not that. But this sort of shit sort of it infects every aspect of everything to where people mindlessly they just don't think about it, including doctors. They're just people, and they have stuff that they don't really critically examine or think about. It's not, yeah, it's not real. It just I would recommend looking into how chiropractors get their qualifications, and then you know, then you'll understand. It's it's no better than like fucking somebody digging up gold plates in their backyard and that can they can only read from when they're inside of a top hat, or it's all the same shit. It's just when stuff's around long enough people start to defend it. Yeah, you see, water has memory. I wish we had a real successor to James Randi, but people didn't seem to really like. He was pretty good, but I think people didn't really. No, just don't go to a chiropractor. If you want to go to somebody who has a medical degree in sports medicine or physical therapy, you go to physical therapist. Don't go to a chiropractor. I'm telling you, Omega, seriously, if you look into like the background of it and the how it works, like where the knowledge comes from, you will understand. You will agree with me. I think they should be fined or sued every time that they touch anybody, especially if you've been injured by one of them. You should be able to shut down their practice. How do we get onto this? Oh, we were talking about Chew. Yeah, so we're gonna try to see a specialist to get some to have some sort of a plan, because it just makes me really sad seeing him struggling like that, and I'm sure he's in pain. and not being able to do anything about it. But we have to really weigh what the options are, and try to figure out what we can do that's going to be best for him. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Cry Wild, thank you for 81 months. Appreciate it. It is what it is. I mean, that's the reason I think that that happened. I think that there's just this really big problem with I don't know how to phrase it. Sorry, I'm struggling in my head of trying to figure out how to phrase it. It's I was about to just say like men, and then just that's the end of the sentence. But you know, setting that meme aside, there's a real father figure seeking it's something that I like personally. I don't have that. I don't really need that or care about it. But a lot of men seem to really need that in a way that leads them to bad ends. And I think that with the new atheism thing that happened, like I was kind of on that too. But for me, I was like, oh, other people think this, so that I was excited about it because I was like, wow, I'm not alone. Um, but I dipped when I started to see like, oh wow, there's a lot of like fucking just outright misogynists and assholes and pricks and pedantic fucks here. Um, Although you just go into any community and eventually that's oh it's here too shit. But I think that that was kind of the same. Like there's a lot of guys that were not there or really even felt the way that I felt about it. Like for me, it was like I arrived at conclusions based off of my life experience. There's a lot of guys I think that like only were sort of regurgitating the talking points of that sort of stuff because they had sort of found like a leader that they needed. That someone told them what to think. Yay. There just seems to be a lot of people out there that want to be told what to think. Um, and I think that kind of led on into the manosphere shit. Yeah, yeah, of course. Of course. Uh, like there was some post somewhere I saw that had me thinking about this, and I kind of had this weird realization about how the there's a lot of the manosphere stuff that is about like trying to solve guys' problems. Yeah, the problems that most of these guys have because they can't get a relationship, they are unhappy with their lives, blah 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 blah. And so these grifters appear like Tate and Peterson and whoever like that purport to have the answer. Here's what you do. Here's the things you do. And they're generally extremely misogynistic and extremely shallow. Like go to the gym, work out, get big muscles, whatever. And it's this like surface level and mostly appearance focused shit. And what I realized that's crazy about this shit, and I think why it keeps becoming worse and worse and worse, is that these guys never recommend that these dudes work on the thing they actually need to be working on, the thing that's actually wrong with their lives, which is their fucking personality. That's what's wrong. They are selfish and self centered and have no empathy. Of course, nobody wants to be around you or with you when you're like that. That's why. It's very obvious that that's why. But dudes like Tate tell you to double down. They tell you to double down on that. That's your problem. You haven't doubled down. You haven't done it with confidence. And that's why it just feeds in, because then that, of course, is going to fail even harder. So then they become even more like radical and more, you know, just stuck to the teat of guys like Tate, because they're the only ones that are giving them the only thing that they can get at this point. They don't work on, yeah, they're the real problem with themselves. That's the thing they avoid the hardest. They just keep getting further and further from it. So I think that's what struck me the other day, was just how that sort of vicious cycle keeps feeding itself, and exactly why, like extracting it away from the obvious, political overlaps and all the other stuff. That really seems to be sort of this core thing at the center of it all. And I feel like that thread connects all the way back to all the other bullshit, like Gamergate and the bad elements of the new atheism and yada 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 fucking yada. Yeah, it's all part of the same sort of toxic shit. It's sad that they don't realize that the toxicity is about it being toxic to themselves. That's just another thing about it all, like the whole toxic masculinity thing that people just do not get, they refuse to get, or the grifters make sure that they don't get it, is that it's about how it's toxic to men. It's inherently like this thing among men that is making you hate yourself and making you more and more and more of an outcast and incompatible with relationships and society and family and everything else. Well, yeah, I mean, there's, but the reason that whatever the exact reason was that any of these things started, the reason it was able to, gain momentum is that there was fertile ground. If there wasn't, a bunch of fucking worthless loser Nazis on 4chan wouldn't have been able to be so successful. Yeah. The like reality of any of the stuff that people would point to be like, oh, it's legitimate because blah blah blah. That was just the usual fucking smokescreen shit that they want you to fall for, because it gives it a sense of legitimacy when it's absolutely not. The vast, like 99% of the drive was like fucking online Nazi bullshit and misogyny. And that was, you know, I think that there were people who genuinely were like, that was their only reason. But the fact of the matter is, they're fucking blind to the big picture in a way that's like unfathomably stupid. Like, how can you be that fucking asleep at the wheel? They just fell entirely for the ruse. They were suckers. I would say, yeah, I don't think that it has. I think it's just that at least this is yet another thing that you need to remember is to keep in mind that online is not representative of reality. Shit is massively distorted online. Nuked. Thank you for 108 months. I hope the cruise was good. I will never go on a cruise. It is unfortunately antithetical to my entire being, but I do hope that you enjoyed. I One of my biggest problems is the whole germaphobe thing. Like I can't there's been too many stories of like the whole, you know, 800 people cooped up on a boat and they get some fucking crazy unusual strain of something that's like especially kick-ass, and I just the idea of being trapped on a boat with that shit. Yeah, I don't. No, thank you. No, thank you. This the chance of having a good time versus the chance of having the worst ever time. I'm not willing to take that chance. So, yeah. Superculosis. That's pretty good. I like that. I mean, I hate that, but I like that. You guys got me ranting again. I didn't even get to the other animal story. It's not much now, but we have this futon. I mentioned it a few times. I want to get rid of it. We're going to get rid of it. But we've been slowly, it's been coming apart. And we've been trying to make use of the remaining pieces. So it's in two parts now, which we kind of have. It's two separate dog chairs. Taking the legs off. And anyway, the backs of the sort of mattress part of it, whatever it is, it's, you know, it folds into like a chair, right? And they have zips in the back. And Pico has destroyed those so that he could have access in there because he goes in like because it's like a pouch. It's like a pouch for a cat. And today, Pico was just nowhere to be found. And I went looking around for him, and I remembered seeing him in the morning, but like the dogs were playing, and I can see him right now. He's out, but that was probably too much for him, so he wanted to go someplace where he wouldn't be bothered. And anyway, this evening, I was like, "Where is he at?" Nakomi was in here too. I had already looked all over for him, and he was totally nowhere to be found. And I had checked the back of one half of the futon, the one that's in the living room, but not the one that's in the dog room. And then we were sitting in here, and we heard some scratching, and I realized, oh, I never checked the other back of the futon. So I would go in there. Actually, I think Nakomi had originally gone in there, and she's like, he's not in like the first layer of pouch. He's like in it, like he's in where the mattress is. Like there's another layer, and I don't think he can get out. So I go and I look, and yeah, it seems like he's in there, but he doesn't know how to get out of there. So he had somehow trapped himself in there all day, and then didn't make a sound. He wasn't meowing or anything. He wasn't far away. He was relatively close by, but he wasn't making any noise, so we had no way of fucking knowing that he was in there. Maybe was just vibing, maybe just sleeping. I don't know, but he now wanted out. He wasn't panicking or anything. He still wasn't meowing, but he was clawing around. Yeah, I don't think he knew he was trapped until when we heard some clawing. Yeah, he was absolutely. When he doesn't want to be found, he will not be found. He's good at that. Um, so I ended up having to get my hobby knife and cut a hole. So I checked where he was, and I put my hand over him, and then I cut a hole at the top. And then, as soon as there was a hole basically big enough for his head, and I had let go, bam, Pico head, and then he like he burst out of it like he was being born from the futon. I didn't have time to get a picture. I didn't think of that. Yeah, he H bombed out of the fucking futon. So he's fine, but that happened. Well, oddly enough, I was thinking about the welfare of my cat over thinking about content. And that's my failure as a content creator. Cat sectioned. So I've got some Throne stuff here. I thought I would share with y'all. And in fact, I should bring up Throne and see who sent what. I think most things I've received are like anonymous, but not all things. Let's see. You know, Throne improved their interface, but not completely. Like sometimes I go into my dashboard and I don't know how to get to my orders. It confuses me every time I get here. Okay, it's under wish list. Yeesh. So, okay, this is from Anonymous. This is also from Anonymous. And this is also okay. All right. Well, that makes it easy. So right up front, thank you, Anonymous. I've got. I have no idea how to say the name of this. Is it Live A Live or Live A Live or Live Alive? I don't know what this is, but it's a SquareSoft game. Apparently, I have the PAL version. It's got the Peggy. Oh yes, thank you all. Thank you for just writing Live A Live again. Live Alive. You guys are so much help. You know, sometimes too much help. I still have no idea how to say this. Anyway, got this. Looks interesting. We will check it out at some point. Additionally, we also have Resident Evil 2 for PS4, which is nice. This is really more of just like collecting, because obviously I haven't played it on the PC, but I very much associate Resident Evil with PlayStation because that's where it started. So it's nice to have. And these took a while because with Throne stuff that sits there for very long, like if you do an Amazon link, that shit's always shifting and changing. The price is changing or the product stops being available altogether, whatever. And so if these things don't get got quickly, when they do eventually get got, if I don't prune them off of my wish list, they are unobtainable. So I Throne system is much easier to use and understand now, so I credited those into my Throne balance, and then I just bought them. So it has been achieved. I think there's a couple of other things I have to fix. There was a game one of you sent me, and it went to hell. It just went to hell. Triangle Strategy. Acalia sent me that. Oh, and Outer Wilds PlayStation 4 also wasn't obtainable, so I need to pick that up myself. But Triangle Strategy actually was purchased and shipped and just never appeared, and I had no recourse to do anything about it, so that I need to figure that out somehow or other. There was a vinyl that the Metal Gear Solid vinyl didn't exist, so we have to, or no, that one, I'm not sure. I think it didn't exist, so I have to either track down something equivalent or I don't know what. It's a whole thing. What do you want us to do over text? Well, some of you had more than one brain cell available. Delaroth managed to kind of do it with the Y live a live. That made sense to me. It was more so the problem of that I got a storm of answers back. So I didn't know who. Whenever you ask chat anything, you get like 50% memes, 30% real answers, and like 90% just bullshit. I'll just go look up the trailer later. That'll be the true confirmation. Hi, Pico. Are you now wanting to be best buds? You were in hiding all day. Is it because they're sleeping? Yeah. Hi. What are you doing? Sir, this is not what I invited you to do. He just used me as a stepping stone to get on my desk. Sir, he's jumped over the CRT. This is not an authorized cat jungle gym. Sir, my special guy. Sorry. That's not allowed. Okay. He's so soft. Sorry, Dell. He has the biggest whiskers. He has too much whisker, really. Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub. Here. Run free. Run free. Nope, 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 nope. You little sneaker. What's over there? What do you want over there so bad? Go. Out of here. He immediately turned around and went back onto my desk to go the same way that I just stopped him. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, live alive. Live alive. Confirmed. Thank you. Ay, ay, ay. So additionally, we have another item, and it is oh, it's this, the UPS, which is awesome, except I plugged it in. I plugged it in, and a red light turned on the back. And I was like, "What's that red light mean? Is that the charging light?" Uh, and I just plugged it in by itself just to test. So I look at the manual, and the manual says red light, faulty wiring. If the red light is on, immediately contact an electrician and do not use this UPS. I hate this place. This place sucks. I kind of knew this already, but just another annoyance. Presumably it does mean that. Just whoever did the electrical did a lazy fucking job. Can't even blame the fact that this is an old place for that, because it's got a new breaker box on in this side of the place, and this is drywall and like newer stuff. I don't know when it was done, but whoever did it lazily. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, how much do I want to invest in this place? I don't know how long we'll be trapped here, so eventually I hope to use that, but I can't immediately use it because it could be dangerous to do so. So kind of defeats the purpose. I appreciate it anyway. I will find a use for it. It's far too heavy for the stick. And the stick would have the same problem. It's heavy as fuck. I could also really feel the reviews on that thing. For those of you who don't know, like every UPS, and this one is no exception, has horrible reviews. And it's because that people buy them, immediately plug them in and plug shit into them, and they don't look at the manual or anything. So they don't know that it comes with the battery disconnected. So there's lots and lots of 1-star reviews of people just saying, like, it just beeps. It just keeps beeping, and when I unplug it, everything turns off. Yeah, so there's a sticker on it. You can't use it without removing the sticker, and the sticker is like, stop. You must do this. And then additionally, taped to the side of it is a full QA like docket of like pass. It's like 100 things. So it's like covered in stuff that's like, hey, morons. But I'm sure there's still plenty of people that just they just rip that shit off and don't process what's going on whatsoever. I guess there is that whole thing, but weirdly, it doesn't seem to stop me from always noticing this sort of crap. Oh yeah, I'm not saying that they're perfect, but there is something with UPSs that people just don't get in a really big general way. Well, anyway, that was everything from Throne. Thank you, anonymous benefactors. Uninterrupted power. I don't know if it's system or yeah, uninterruptible power supply. Thank you. It's been a while since I ever like actually set out the words. Yeah, so if your power goes out, which does often happen here, you have a moment to like deal with shit. So that's a 600 watt. My intention was to have my stream PC and gaming PC and monitors hooked into that so that if everything goes down, I can, you know, close it. Shut everything down nicely rather than everything just being like, I'm off, I'm on, I'm off, I'm on. To be honest, it's extra necessary here because the particular way in which the power goes out is not just to go out, it goes down and everything's like, I'm on, I'm off, I'm on, I'm off, I'm on, I'm off. And that's horrific for, you know, electronics. It's just the worst possible thing. Brownout, yeah. Yeah. Well, so the thing with PCs is that they're not drawing their rated, like what the power supplies are rated for, unless they're doing work. And even then, you're probably not maxing out your power supply all the time. So it should be enough overhead for these two PCs. Although I suppose I should check what the power draw actually is because I have not. Anywho, that was it. Let's. Well, not entirely it. The let's see. The PSVR 2 is arriving tomorrow. Very excited. Super excited about this. One thing I didn't think about until today was I'm not sure if I'll be able to see Twitch chat in game. That was, I think, possible in PSVR 1 on the PS4, but I don't know if it's possible on PS5. I think it might not be. It's weird because you can connect a Twitch account, and on PS4 VR, if you had your Twitch account connected, you could do a chat overlay, and there you go. But I don't think that that's available on PS5 yet, which is really obnoxious because you in a in the walled garden of something like a PS5, if they don't provide it, you don't have it. There's nothing you can do about it. I could do text to speech, yeah. Maybe we might do that, possibly. But yeah, that's arriving tomorrow. I'm very excited to play with that. And then there was another thing that was credited, and then I almost forgot that I needed to actually order, which I have done. Another anonymous benefactor here, but the Analog Pocket. So that is pre-ordered because they were out, but they're always out. So the next batch, we will get an analog pocket. Yes, we are going to go kayaking. But made me lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, the analog pocket is interesting because it will, with a few accessories, which I won't immediately have, but it will let us do capture of some systems that we currently have no other way of capturing, such as Game Gear, Neo Geo Pocket, others. Lynx, I think, because it has this FPGA approach to accepting cartridges, so it's sort of like a go-between like piece. So you have cartridge and then FPGA and then analog pocket. So you can get different ones to support different systems as they make more. And we can probably get Game Gear capture, like real Game Gear capture eventually. But I don't know about Neo Geo Pocket or Lynx or whatever. I don't know if there's CD out for those. I don't know if there ever will be. So that would at least let me play those. It wouldn't be, authentic the way that I prefer, but it would be a way. So the other accessories, yeah, the adapters I would have to get, but also the there's a dock, kind of like a switch. You put in the dock, it has HDMI out. There you go. And another cool feature is you can use like other controllers. You can pair controllers with it. So yeah, it's sort of middle authentic. Real cartridges, not real hardware, but hardware emulated. I don't know. It'll be cool, I think. So that's the Throne update. Let's get back to The Last of Us Part 2. Part 2. There we go. Yes. We need to have a throne night where I just go through suggestions as well. If you want to get suggestions in there, we'll do that one of these nights. Some fresh suggestions, because I think a lot of them are kind of old. It's the noodle.
Have you seen a cuter noodle?
I have not.
Thank you, noodle. Thank you, widow noodle. My little bread stew.
I just went off a big cam.
No, my mom.
Little
you
noodle.
Want to kiss his mouth?
Of course, she always does.
Oh. She's so much more aggressive with me.
Oh, yeah. She's fast.
Oh.
If she wants to lick your mouth, she's gonna. There she goes again. And again. And again.
She only got me once, though. Ah.
She does have big eyes.
She has that big ass head. Yes. Oh. Thank you. Hi, Mr. Beer. You want some kisses too? I need to get the bacon. Hey. stretching.
Looks like
Stretching on him.
Oh yeah.
Because her eyes get even bigger, like you can see the whites of her eyes. And she's just like trying to get up.
She always looks a little unhinged.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Alrighty. This part is a little bit hard with the patrols. I almost forgot I had to press a button to actually do the stealth kill. Okay. More successful than last time. Yeah, we're in the early part of the game where they're just sort of trying to bring us back up to speed. I feel like my companion here is very spottable. I would assume they would have more sense than to have NPCs giving you away, though. It knows? How does it know? Okay. Not even a chance. Not even a chance. I just wanted to sneak up on it. I'm not sure I even can. The crying has begun. She cries every time Nakomi leaves. Okay. One clicker down. I think I might go back. Let's just run her in a clicker now. I feel bad for her crying like that. She'll learn to get over it eventually, I guess. She can't always be attached to Nakomi all the time. Get over here, you bastard. Damn, the runner's too close. Shit. 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 This is probably okay. It's not a moving one. Oh god. I've got to deal with this now. Deal with this one as well real quick. I love all the, oh, I didn't even notice this, by the way, because I'm dumb. I love all the naturalistic animation stuff they did in this. I think that stuff is insanely difficult, but the, when it's really done well, like when it comes together, it's, in the end, I think a huge benefit. Like, Grand Theft Auto with its crazy, insane physics system, where people hit, like when a body hits shit realistically. That was a brick that was on the ground, and the bottles are also, I don't pick them up because they're just for throwing. They're not ingredients for anything.
And he's still moving?
You pick it up. And now it's...
Nope.
Well, now she put it in her pocket because
You know what?
we're not in combat anymore, but...
I'm impressed with us. Yeah.
Those are for making noise, as far as I know. I don't think you
guys are
can...
not gonna believe our numbers.
Well, actually, you can probably use the bottles for Molotovs now.
Okay. Let's go to the next lookout and take a fucking break. We earned it.
Agreed.
So, that's my bad. I didn't think about that. But the bricks, I don't think you can...
Do you see a way out?
I picked up one bottle and I'm full. Yeah, it's apparently you can hold one throwable. Must be the next area then. Okay, well, so much for realistic animation. I accidentally made her shove her whole head in there. But yeah. Like when she grabs things and the arm moves out from like whatever her orientation is and goes right to the item. I mean, obviously there's times where I'm like moving away from it at the same time, so it doesn't go to the exact spot where the item is or whatever, but it just looks really nice. It's a nice small touch that I'm probably overly focusing on to notice it this much, but regardless of her orientation, regardless, gay or straight.
I'm gonna go get some more waters. You want anything else? Stop it!
I wouldn't be opposed to some sort of small, stream-friendly treat.
What would that even be?
I never know. I
need
thought
a
that said
hint.
butchin. It's like, what does that mean? What's that?
I need a hint. Direction.
Hint. Stream, what's a small, stream-friendly treat?
Butchin is not the correct answer.
Butchin.
I don't even think they have a gas
How
station.
do we get out of here?
I bet we can go through here.
For him.
Ice cream. Ribs. Wow. Were you just trying to think of the least stream-compatible treat possible? What the hell's an Uncrustable?
It's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without crust. That's frozen.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I have those anyway, but that's not really my speed. For me,
Creamy peanut butter.
I'm not really a cookie guy. So much. I brought them into the hard mode of figuring this shit out. Guacamole and tortillas.
No.
Just, I don't know, easy to have a bit of without like having to shut down my whole situation to do it. Like soup is not a good stream treat.
Yeah.
It's not the worst, but you know I do have to like kind of set the controller down.
Chips
And
are really loud.
that's true too. Yeah, I don't like Doritos.
Hi.
Some dog things happening. Just tiny little face looking up at us. Two tiny little faces.
Two tiny little faces.
Going on this fucking cob.
Get him. Get him, Noodle. Good help.
They're playing.
They had to take it out of the room. They had to take it outside. Noodle. Come on, little breadstick. Show him who's boss.
Oh, I never read
Hi.
this.
Fight for my affection.
I wish they had any other strawberry milk than that one.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only one that has that weird effect on me. I think it has just way too much sugar in it.
I think it's stuff to make you strawberry milk. Remember?
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, we've had it like forever. I made it for you like 3 days in a row and now we haven't touched it. But
I would take that. I would absolutely take that. Pizza on a bagel.
it's called bagel bites.
Yep. Pizza on a bagel. Bagel bites. That's how it goes, right?
I have no fucking clue.
I was wondering what the
Right.
dogs were doing, but that was you.
Oh, sorry. Do you want my affection?
Unfortunately, pizza on a bagel would probably give me acid. I'm too difficult.
Come with it.
That wagging tail. So wag. It's going full 90 degrees to each side.
Oh,
You could try to surprise me.
I never remember.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does.
Never. Oh, okay.
Well, I got nothing. I guess that means I get nothing.
You want some cracker sandwiches? Want some
Cracker
rich bits?
sandwiches. Ooh, Ritz bits.
It's not too bad for stream.
Yeah, Ritz bits might be okay. Some strawberry milk. Are you taking her with you?
I need to get some college.
That'll be
A lot to
problematic.
carry.
You'd have to have a bag of her and a bag of those.
I do have a bag for her. Actually,
Also, one thing I want to say about that, and I don't know how necessary it is because she seems like completely attached to you, but I feel like she should be attached to that bag. Dina asked if I was going to go to the dance, and she touched my arm. Arg, I'm so delusional. Don't be an idiot. She's like that with everybody. Don't fuck up your friendship. Don't fuck up your friendship. Don't fuck up your friendship. Oh no! I can fix this. I have the technology. The technology.
Shoot, you're trying to get me. Hey, now, full screen of camera.
That way, buddy. That way.
Anyway, so what were you saying?
I was saying I think that she should be attached to the bag.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm ordering a new bag. I just haven't
Okay.
gotten one yet.
Okay.
One
That's like
that's
a little
specifically for dogs.
a little leash bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you never know if they're going to see something that makes them go after it, even if they're the most attached dog.
No, even when I took her out, I put her leash on.
No, I know. But I'm just saying she could easily leap out of that bag and take off.
If she wanted to.
She is the most agile.
She is. She just surprised me when I came back in. I sat on the hammock chair for a second, and I was trying to get a video of her jumping. And she jumped straight into my face from the floor. And, like, her paws were, like, right here.
Yeah.
From the floor. So she just, like, fucking headbutted me. And I was like, I got none of that on camera. Actually...
She actually likes being in that bag. There's a blanket in there, and...
Well, not right now. It's just a pillow.
Okay, well... It's comfy, and she can be...
Just went straight.
Yeah. And she just likes being, like, one with Nakomi. Like, she insta-bonded hard with Nakomi.
Yeah, you can definitely tell, like, somebody... They didn't teach her shit, but she's gotten used to cuddling. So, like, she just goes into insta-cuddle mode.
Yeah.
But we also still have Penny, so, like, I'm trying not to...
Don't eat the bag.
I don't spend all day, every day cuddling with her. I have to give her some breaks. But if I go to the bathroom, she does act like I've left forever. So, okay. I'll go get stuff.
Okay. Try to suppress it. I think you came up with something potentially good, but you know me. You have to actually be like looking at the interact point.
I won't budge.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're just gonna hurl me up through that hole in the roof.
Okay.
Cable here. Here we go.
I was scared for her arm.
That should hold us.
Are we gonna do some lassoing? Are we about to throw ropes?
Get over. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard this had amazing rope physics. Like insane rope
Okay,
physics.
that's good. Here I go.
Yeah, all I could think was that her arm was gonna break. That was gonna come down and smash her arm in half. This does not look great.
Careful when you get up here. Pretty windy.
The climbing animations are really good. Ooh. That animation of the jacket and the wind as well. All the clothing. And look at her face too. This is so good. This is fantastic.
Over here.
I'm glad to be playing this already. Or not already. I said the exact opposite of what I wanted to say. damn. Jesus.
Storm's really picked up. How far are we from the lookout? Just past the next town. Following you. Hey, how far away are we? A few minutes out. Okay. This is getting worse. We turn back. We won't make it. We're almost there. I know, girl. I know. Keep going. Dina, how much further? Dina? Dina!
There's no trail.
Dina, where are you? Dina!
This is upsetting. I hate this.
Fuck. Dina! Fuck am I? Dina! Ellie! Where are you? I can see you! Dina! Oh, thank God. Come on. This way. Where are we going? Just trust me. Get inside. I'll get the door.
I'm amazed those
been
doors
here?
are movable.
Rode by it. Never came inside.
It's a good thing there's
let's make
ties
sure
for
it's clear.
horses inside. Pretty convenient.
Someone's locked this place up. There's something back there. I think I see a bed.
Think we got a squatter?
You see another way in?
Doesn't feel like anyone's been here in a while.
Place is rickety as fuck. It's making a lot of noise.
Shit. I gotta see what's back there.
Alright, that works.
What's What's going on here?
All this electronic stuff.
That's cool too. She'll
This
use
has
both
to
of her
be
hands to pick
Eugene's.
up a lot of items.
Are you sure?
Yeah, nobody else would tinker with this shit. But why would he hide it from me?
Hell yeah, he was working on CRTs and shit. This is me in the apocalypse. I'm just like, oh, man, how do I get my retro games going again? I need a generator.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
Definitely Eugene's place. He was a firefly?
Oh
He served with
shit.
Tommy.
I had no idea.
Yeah. They got into some real dark shit.
Like what?
He said he blew up a checkpoint at Denver QZ, killed 3 soldiers, and 2 civilians.
Jesus.
He also told me that he and Tommy slow tortured some big Fedra general. I don't know. I don't buy Tommy doing that, though.
He could do worse.
What do you mean?
He and Joel did a lot to survive after the outbreak.
Was Eugene in touch with other fireflies? Did he hear about me and Joel? No, he would have said something. To be honest, I can't remember everything they did in the original. I know there was like a lot of questionable stuff. Oh, is this supposed to be Iron Man? 100 brains, 20 brawn. Oh, it's villain. These environments are so damn good. There's so much to look at. Hey. Oh, hell yeah. I'm Eugene. I'm dead. What we got here? Oh, Uncharted, of course. Yep. Jack and Daxter. Uh-huh. Hi, baby. You crying? No, you don't want me to pick you up?
Oh my god. It's Tommy and Eugene. They look like babies here.
Lights, heaters. There's gotta be a generator around here somewhere.
Now, generators are loud, Dina. They are loud. Eugene, I'm begging you to come home. The Fireflies want to save the world.
He left
I
his
say
family
let
to
them.
join the Fireflies.
Let them
Harsh.
go after the military, the politicians. Let them develop a vaccine to save mankind. Maybe one day we'll live to see the fruits of their fantasies. Until then, I have to put our daughter first. The Fireflies will be fine without you. Your daughter won't. She keeps asking me when you're coming home. I can't lie to her anymore. I miss you, but I don't know how much more of this I can take. Come home, please. We love you. Claire.
Hey,
There's
found the generator.
Just out in the open, easy to find, actually. A nice little soldering kit there. Basically the cheapest bargain one you can buy. Comes with that stupid thing too. Smaller magnifying glass though on mine.
It's a dinosaur. Holy
Hey Lindley, thank you for the
fucking shit.
biddies. And the other biddies.
A strawberry to cut it out.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
a
I was like,
dinosaur. Holy
Yeah.
fucking shit.
For a cheesecake.
thank you, A. Linden.
They didn't have red spit sandwiches. But then I found red spit sandwiches in our cupboard.
How old are they?
I don't know. It's only like a day. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then a surprise.
Excuse me?
It's a surprise.
Yeah, it is. Hey,
That's
hey,
weird.
Gav, are you here? Yeah, you're still here.
But
Here. Here's
oh,
my
how
surprise.
high? What are you doing? Hi. Hi. Thank you. She can almost fit in that. Thank you.
What
Thank you. Thank you so much.
is this weird thing? Candy plus surprise. Well, I gotta know. I gotta know. Is this how you open this? Oh, it's a cat. It's a little cat carrier.
Yeah.
uh, oh boy. Well, not much of a surprise. I mean, I guess the surprise is once you take the outer bit off. It's a little cat carrier.
I want to see the cat.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I gotta open up the door to the carrier. Here's our candy. It's fish. It's all little candy fish. These are the good candies. These are like the.
She
Like,
seems down.
yeah, she's about to just snatch those right out of my hand.
She's shaking like so hard.
Oh, it's a fluffy cat.
What are you doing? Am I not cuddling you hard enough?
You keep saying that to her every time I show something close to the camera,
Sorry.
and you're making me feel like you're questioning me, but like letting people see things. Oh, we get a fact sheet. But hold on.
Does she have a name?
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I have to show them the finished product.
I should put a little light in it.
Okay. So this is, it looks like it's all of them that you can get. And we got Duchess. Sweet, quiet, and gentle. He likes his own space and watches from afar. A very sort of gender fluid cats here.
Well, I mean, most
That's
of them
cool.
have their reproductive organs taken out, and they don't really. They don't have much of a sexuality after that, so.
Adorable Tranquille Edo. It switched to French. It's entirely French from there on. Oh, I think it's just the same thing, but in French.
I want that one. Actually,
That
the
one's
black one's cute too. They're all
Oh,
pretty
cute.
cute. Thanks.
Well, there you go. There you go. Thank you for my cat surprise. Cat surprise.
Are you done?
Cat surprise.
Okay.
Thank you for my treat.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go get my treat.
They're my treats, Noodle.
She's the same color as that cheesecake. They could be sisters. Churro.
Churro. It's not bad.
Oh,
Churro's
that's
pretty
better.
good.
Oh, wow. Impressive workbench, Eugene. I
I
bet
don't
you
know.
could mod your gun with this gear.
Workbench introduction. Probably gonna make something to break that lock with. Something like that, maybe. Such as a gun. Well, it's expensive. What all could I do here? Yeah, we need a bolt cutter. Alright, just the two here. I think I'll just go for the stability upgrade on the pistol. I have cheesecake.
Yeah, this'll work.
Good job with that. Oh, hello. Ellie, look at the floor. There's more stuff down there.
You see a way down?
Yeah,
Not
pull up a
here.
plank. Oh. Oh, that's a heater. I was like, there's a vent over here. Nope. Ah. Aha.
Come on.
What's he got down here?
Well, it's obviously a sex den. That's why he didn't tell you about it.
I hope it's a sex den. For his sake. He was so lonely, man. It's probably just like a giant TV he didn't want to share. I'm 80% certain.
80? Wow. Let's see who's right.
It's weed.
Oh my god. It's weed.
That's a lot of dead weed.
I was
This
kidding at
explains
first.
a lot.
Foxborn, thank you for the 420 bits. Also, Sir Sarah, thank you for 59 months. Amazing. Hello?
got that videotape thing.
Huh. Dong of the Wolf. Smash Brandy's cooch.
Are these? It's porn. Interesting taste, Eugene. Maria would lose her shit if she saw this place.
How'd he get this together?
Must have taken him forever.
I wish he'd told me about this. Could have helped him out.
What's the point in hiding it all?
Dina, it's a gas mask bong.
I
God, he
did.
was so smart.
Well, I mean, there's no cops. I guess some people are assigned cop at birth, so maybe that's why.
Oh, there we go.
You think it's still good?
Does weed go bad?
Let's find out.
You having a hard time?
No, I got it.
Fuck. Give me that.
Oh, yeah, like you're gonna get it.
Just break it.
It's...
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I got it open, didn't I?
Smells good.
I mean... gonna be stuck here a while, right?
Totally trapped.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't know, can you?
Jesus, that's old as shit, Dav.
Scale of 1 to 10. 1 being, like, absolute trash. And 10 being life-altering. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Why are we still talking about this? You said it was a mistake.
Did I say that?
What are you doing?
I asked you to rate our kiss.
I don't know.
I give it a 6.
A 6? Wow.
Like a solid 6.
Okay.
There are a lot of people around.
Yeah, but 6.
Oh, what? I mean, now I really want to know how you'd rate it.
I don't think you do.
How stale are these? Well, the sandwiches
You're
aren't holding
infuriating.
together anymore.
Have you met you?
You make me want to go back outside
fine.
into that blizzard.
No one is stopping you.
This better be better than a 6.
Nobody saw that coming. It had a cement floor. I think they're gonna be okay. Ah, back to this idiot. What is she doing? She's gonna be running into them, right? I assume.
Great. Infected.
Wow, they're hard to see against the environment.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh. For this, why don't we?
Don't stop.
Whoops. Oh, not the water. Water bad. Come on. Oh god. Oh. Shit. This is crazy. Holy shit.
This way.
Oh no.
Damn it!
This is horrific. God damn.
Gotta get away.
Oh, kids. Oh shit. Get through there. Get through there. Oh my god. I just got absolutely pummeled. I didn't notice that squeeze through spot soon enough. When I got like stun locked. Don't punch the things. Take the things. Oh. Oh no, Hat! Oh, Hat, I'll miss you, Hat.
Give me your hand! We're gonna have to run! There's too many of them! I'll cover you! Keep going! Come on, this way! Through here! Oh shit! Hold up! This way! Come on!
He's got shot.
You okay?
Yeah.
Where the hell they all come from? It don't matter. What does is where we going. I reckon we go out the back. We can make a break for the lodge. I ain't got a better idea. Hey, you got a gun?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're a good shot. Keep up with us. We gotta warn everyone. Come back with a cleanup crew. We gotta live through this first. Watch them windows. Gotta move! Get to the door! Up there, the window! That's our way out! You see a way up there? Here, use this! Hey, girl! Push it up onto the cart! We're getting inside! I'll get the gondola to the window! You two keep those infected... Damn, this thing is heavy! Come on, goddammit! Oh! Watch it! On the left! Whoa! God damn it! Get this thing off of me! Save my hide there. You need me to take over? I got it! Just keep those infected away! Still with us?
Yeah.
Keep at him!
I got a deal actually.
How we doing, Tommy? Almost there!
Shit. I've forgotten how to actually do the heal. I got it.
Whoa! Go!
Running up to hold it. I forgot that too.
You can't stay here! Hey! Come on now!
Jesus Christ. Here's the thing. How do you get up there? Oh, we're going up this way. There we go. God, they overwhelm you very easily.
I got you. They're close to us!
Where are we going?
But I need to heal
It's this
though.
way! Come on!
Can I heal on the run?
They're everywhere.
Don't slow down!
Nope. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well. They did. It's very frantic. Extremely frantic. They absolutely left me
Where are
for
we
dead.
going?
It's this way! Come on!
I also probably should have been paying more attention to what was happening in front of me and sprinting all
Let's
around.
close doors!
Worrying about
Let's
healing
go!
later. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Tommy. That's Joel. What's your name?
Abby.
Abby, are you okay? That ain't gonna hold. We gotta go back. We ain't outrun them all the way to Jackson. We need to barricade that door. Tommy, we cannot stay here. The horses ain't making it all that
My
way.
friends are at a mansion just north of here. It's fenced in. We have the whole perimeter secure.
Zip all in place. Make it work. All right. I'll get the door. All right. You ride with me. Come on.
Well,
Come on!
she's capturing these guys. I just don't know what their deal is, like what the motivation is. But I imagine we're about to find out.
What about this one?
When I was 12, I found a skateboard.
Uh-oh.
And I tried to get on it. And it shot right out from underneath me.
Wait, how did you get the scar?
I fell on my knife.
Okay. The chemical burn. I did it myself.
Why?
cover a bite mark? Right here. I got jumped by an infected when I was 14. And turns out I'm immune, so it healed with a ring of fucked up teeth marks and cysts and...
Ow! Fuck you.
What? Hey!
I told you a real fucking story.
I did tell you a real fucking story.
Oh, you want a bite mark?
What?
Did you hear that? Jesse? Just stay there, okay?
Are you okay?
Just will
What's
you wait,
going on?
please? What? Just turn around. What are you doing?
Are you kidding me? You're supposed to be on patrol.
There's a blizzard outside.
Is that weed?
Why are you here?
People are counting on you. You get that? What we do matters.
Well, then why aren't you at the fucking lookout?
Because Tommy and Joel didn't show up.
What do you mean?
We waited for them for an hour. I was looking for their horses when I saw lights.
Maybe they just went back to town.
Without being replaced? No way. How much of their region have you covered?
Not much.
Yeah, Joel and
Then split
Ellie
up.
seem like they're eager to give
Go
up
at it from
the
different sides.
secrets that'll
We
get
cover
them
the whole thing
killed.
in a few hours.
I don't like you riding solo. We don't know what's out there.
Exactly. What if they need help?
Okay, I'll head west. Dina can take south, and you come from the east. But be smart about it, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, that's doesn't seem like a great idea to throw a Molotov over your friends. I mean, he had impeccable aim, but I've learned from PUBG that
Let's get inside!
it's very easy for that to go wrong.
Scared us.
How you guys doing?
We're good. Thanks.
Yeah. Can I talk to you for a minute?
You want to get those saddles off?
No, it's all right. We'll just ride out the storm and get here.
Oh, got any brushes or a towel or anything?
You are nothing but lucky.
You have no idea.
Y'all get electricity in here.
Where the fuck have you been?
There are solar panels on the roof.
And who are these people?
How long y'all been here?
Since yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yep.
What are y'all doing out this way?
Just passing through. You two live nearby?
We do. A few hours down the hill. Y'all should come back with us, restock before you head out.
Appreciate it. I'm Mel, by the way.
Tommy, this is my brother.
Joe. Y'all act like you heard of us or something.
Because they have.
Nora? All clear?
He's out. Put him against the wall.
Tommy! Get off me!
Well,
Get off me!
that was fast.
Puta madre.
Joel Miller.
Who are you?
Guess.
So she just happened to run into The dude that she was looking for?
Why don't you say whatever speech you got rehearsed? Get this over with.
Tourniquet his leg. Do it.
Don't you fucking move. God damn it!
Clear out. Stupid old man. You don't get to rush this.
I feel like hitting him in the head with a golf club is gonna rush things.
Joel! Tommy!
I mean, I'm no expert.
How do I get down there? Okay, Shimmer.
Do we get to know what the reason is, or is this something I should be remembering from the first game?
Come on. Please be okay.
I like how they offer you these paths that are clearly the wrong paths.
Joel! Tommy!
Well, I mean, the only thing I can guess at right now is that maybe it's relatives of the Fireflies. Or it's just people who found out the story that apparently Joel and Ellie just fucking tell everybody on Earth, which I have been alluding to the fact that that's probably not a good idea. So that might have something to do with it. But I just started...
You're okay.
I started to get worried that it was some smaller thing that wasn't like the main plot point that I could be forgetting from the first game, because it's been a long time.
Joel? Tommy?
Where is that coming from?
I'm glad I have horse vision.
Joel. Fuck.
Well, that's good.
Get her down! Get off me! Get her hands! Get the fuck off me!
You got her! Look, you got her! Okay?
You're gonna fucking die!
going on?
Let him go! Who is that?
Let him
She
go!
snuck in!
Why aren't you posted up outside?
We didn't think anyone was gonna show up.
What the hell did you expect? We gotta get out of here before the whole town's on top of us. You're done.
You want what I want, right?
End it. Now.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop. Please don't shoot. Joel, please get up. I'll fucking kill you.
Damn.
Oh my god. Ellie? Ellie. I'm sorry.
Jesse! They're down here!
Why didn't they kill her if they weren't going to take her? She saw their faces and shit. She said she was going to kill them. I figured. I don't know what I figured.
Hey.
Hey.
Could I sit down, please?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't really have that big of an issue with it. I mean, not that I wanted Joel to die, but it's an interesting story.
Marie wants to make sure you're eating.
She can't stop us.
To have the guys that we would need to do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this?
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, but that's what's happening.
What if we get hit by hunters again?
Is this you talking or is this her?
It's a valid point.
If it were you or me, Joel would be halfway to Seattle already.
No, he wouldn't.
He absolutely fucking would be.
Well, we don't even know for certain that they're from Seattle.
Washington Liberation Front. That's what you said was on those patches.
What if they stole those jackets?
That's...
What if the WLF moved?
What are you doing? You know what? I'm leaving tomorrow. And if you want to come with me, great.
You have no idea what you're walking into. You don't know how large that group is,
How armed?
I don't care. You can't talk me out of this.
Dork's welcome to not like it. Don't over argue people's opinions on shit. He ain't like it, he ain't like it. That's
Give
fine.
me a day to talk to Maria. Okay? There's gotta be some folks you can spare.
Sorry.
And if she won't budge?
Well, I'll figure something out. One day. Please.
Fine.
Okay.
Mm. I will say it does feel a bit odd that they were that trusting to go into a situation like that. To some degree, they were forced to that by the situation they were in. But everything up to this point, you know, in the present time that we've been watching, has been really emphasizing how careful they've all been. But also, people make mistakes or whatever, or maybe it's a contrivance to move the story in the direction they wanted it to. I don't know. It doesn't feel super egregious to me.
I want to stop at his house before we leave. I just have to pick something up.
I'll also go ahead and say that unfortunately this didn't really have much of an emotional impact on me because this is the one spoiler I didn't manage to avoid. Because the controversy about it was so loud that it was like in headlines of articles and shit, and it just came across my eyeballs at some point. Not the details, not the specifics, but yeah, it was based. Yeah, I almost said another spoiler. I mean, it's a meme one that I think everybody knows, but I'm sitting here talking about not being able to avoid it. I'm not going to blurt out another one. So that has had zero emotional impact on me, and I was well prepared for it. So that probably influences my, you know, going into it knowing that's coming. I didn't get shocked by it. So I would say my opinion, I don't know. I went through Final Fantasy VII, man. I lost my healer, dude. Okay.
I couldn't get to the horses. Looks like Tommy took one. Now Maria's got the stables locked down.
Fucking Tommy. We'll figure something else out on the way. A car or a horse or something.
Okay.
This makes getting to Seattle a lot harder.
Drop some frames, but I don't know when. Is Twitch being Twitch? My connection looks fine right now. Nothing's happening on my
And
end.
it's gonna be harder.
Looks fine to me.
You can still change your mind, you know?
I know.
Just don't want you to feel like you have to.
Ellie. You go.
I go.
And
a story. You need to get your backpack.
I hid it by the east gates. I figured we'd want to slip out that way.
All I was trying to say at the beginning is, let's avoid arguing with people about their opinions. It's definitely something where, I mean, I don't think they intended for you to like it, for one thing. In the sense of, you know, obviously it's not good for a character to die. Or you're not supposed to feel good about a character dying, is what I mean to say. But if you feel like that makes the story bad, for you, it probably does. And that's fine. I cannot disagree. This looks fucking great. Yeah. I knew the thing going in, and I will say that everything up to this point, I wasn't really worried about disliking it, really. But everything up to this point has earned it for me. I was invested just based off of how good all of the stuff has been so far in terms of the character, like realness, the depth of what they've told so far with these characters, how real they feel. There was a little bit of a talk last time about The Walking Dead, and I have to say, this for me is giving me similar feelings to those first few seasons of Walking Dead.
What do you need? Oh, I can go get it.
Where it felt really good.
Okay.
It just had a lot of good character stuff going. It had a lot of,
Come on.
you know, can you trust everybody that you meet? Can you trust the people that you've
hang out down here.
Teamed up with don't have secrets or aren't gonna, you know, if you partner with the wrong person, they're gonna make some big mistake that gets everybody killed. That was really thrilling stuff in the first few seasons of The Walking Dead, for me. Hell yes. Dinosaurs.
That was a good day.
Damn, if I would have just said Deinonychus, we would have had another, like, Co and Ellie meld moment like we did in the first game. You remember that? It was fucking weird. We had that really intense firefight, and I had just got to cover, and both me and Ellie in unison said, shit. Shit. It was bizarre. Big mug. I like a big mug. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. just printed that out. My mouth tastes like iron. Wounds break open as I sing. You were the soft twang of nylon, a smell of wood oil, fretful. Guitar strings with iron sound brighter. They mistook your resonance and left me with rust. All I have is our last conversation, looping like a chord progression, harmonies in blood. WLF, Washington Liberation Front. Who are they? Tommy said her name was Abby. That drawing of is that supposed to be Joel there? Not sure. It for some reason gives me Trent Reznor vibes. Yeah, I'm just... The world of this game is so rich. These spaces feel very real in every way, like the little audio details, the sound of like switching from walking on the wooden floor to the rug, the way the wooden floor sounds when you walk on it just sounds perfectly real. The detail in everything here is so fantastic to look at. You just want to like pick over every little thing. This is why I often just want to do like replays, even though it's so fucking time consuming, because I just wish I had The Last of Us fresh in my head. You know? I may yet have to do it after this. All the promises at sundown, I meant them like the rest. Was writing a stupid song her sub-goal challenge. These fucking things do not work for me. Although I imagine they didn't stretch out their legs. I'm too long for every bathtub that looks like this bathtub. We've tried getting like one of those sort of bathtub table things, but my legs, there's nowhere for my legs to be. I cannot use one of those little tables. Yeah, exactly. Either legs or torso, that's it. The modeling on stuff like this is so good. Faith's Guide to Space.
Everything okay?
Finals. Ah. Huh. The heck? It's just some townspeople riding by.
Maria, I'm headed to Seattle. I wish I could let it go, but I can't. I have to bring these people to justice. Ellie's gonna try to come after me, but stop her. Take her guns, lock up the horses, maybe lock her up. Buy me some time so I can end this. Love you always, Tommy. He's gonna get himself killed.
He should have taken me with him. You should have given us a group to go after those fuckers.
I wish I could.
You gonna try to lock me up?
I'd prefer that you stay.
That's not gonna fucking
I
happen.
prefer that you stay, but I know you better. You going with her?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna sneak out of here? Hmm?
Yeah.
On foot?
Yeah.
I told the stable to let you out with your horse. Grab some ammo, too.
Thank you, Maria.
Just, do me a favor and bring my dumbass husband home in one piece, please.
Of course.
All right. Get going, you're losing light.
Well, that was fucking fast.
This hunter was on top of him, drowning him, and Joel couldn't get to his gun.
Jeez. Were you scared?
Well, I didn't even think.
It's been a while.
I just ran in there, grabbed his gun, and...
Yeah, the environment's fantastic.
How old were you? 14. How old were you when you first killed someone?
We talking infected?
No. Fully conscious, non-fungal person.
10?
Wow. What happened?
Guy was coming at my mom. I stabbed him.
Shit. You got me beat.
Yeah, I'm a real badass. So how lost are we?
We're not.
Uh-huh.
Hey, have a little faith.
What about those crazy cannibals you said you and Joel ran into? They came after you guys once. Maybe these WLFs are connected to them.
No. It didn't seem like the same group.
Maybe those black market smugglers back in Boston?
Do you not? Joel crossed a lot of people. I don't see the point in guessing.
Okay.
At least until we find out more information.
You know, I haven't, still haven't played Dad of Son, so I can't really make any comparisons, but, and I also, it doesn't really matter. But did this win anything? In any of the awards things? Or has this not been out long enough? It's got to have been over... Fuck, has it been like 2 years? Oh, this one Game of the Year? Okay. Alright, so it's just long enough back that I just didn't even fucking remember. I was just sitting here thinking, like, looking at this environment and everything, and the lighting and stuff, and I was thinking, like, man, this doesn't even look like a PS4 game. And then I was thinking, this should just win all the everything. Somebody needs to win something for all this. My God. Jesus. God, that it makes that comment from that the show director. It sucks that that dude's apparently who the fuck said the thing about like it's easy to make a linear game. Just thinking, like looking at this, I just keep thinking about all the shit that was going on and all the like how hard it sounded there at Naughty Dog, like all the crunch stories. Did nobody say that? I thought I saw that in an article. It was like a quote from the director. Of the show. Not the game. Oh, producer. I feel like that's even worse. I don't know, just...
Ellie, cars.
Yeah, we're getting close. Start keeping an eye out.
Got it.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into making something like this look the way that this does, is all I'm really trying to say here. I'm not ripping the show. I'm
Here
not
we go.
ripping people that didn't say the
Guess
thing.
I was wrong. Turns out you do know where you're
I'm
going.
just not remembering the exact details. But you know what? It always takes me like 2 seconds to piece things back together again, so I'll just do that. Linear games are easier to make. Oh, easier to make. Well, that's a different fucking statement altogether. The Last of Us co-creator says. Bruce Straley. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I probably got that like secondhand and it got shortened to linear games are easy to make. Yeah. Okay, it's benign. There, I solved it without having to do the lengthy discussion rigmarole. This looks so awesome. They do such a good job of making these huge spaces feel huge while still making it navigable in a way that makes sense. Where you're not just getting lost all the time. You're still funneled along, but you don't feel like you're being funneled along. I hope it does.
Stay with Shimmer.
Yeah. Anything good in there?
Found an old tourist map.
Well, that's something.
Sure seems quiet. Yeah.
I really like
Think
those,
about how well we hide our lookouts.
I know.
deep water sounds.
That's what scares me.
I don't know, for me, personally, and I loved Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Whoa.
But
Is that the QZ?
Yep. Watch the high spots.
I think this this hits better for me. I feel like Final Fantasy VII Remake, in retrospect, was very, very good, but it felt a
These
bit
were soldiers from the QZ.
like
See the Fedra uniforms?
bumbling at
You think
certain
it was
points.
the WLF?
And they left them here. Like a warning.
That's fucked up. Looks like there's some cracks up there, in the wall, up above. You see it?
Yeah. Not sure how we get up there, though.
But I still
WLF.
really, really like Final
Trespassers
Fantasy VII
killed on
Remake a
site.
lot.
That's friendly. At least we know we're in the right place.
Where is everyone?
They put up this sign. Means there's gotta be a way in.
Can't open that one. Yeah, she pulls out and uses the butt of her knife. That's wild. Fedra stages of infection. Infected stage 1. Cordyceps has taken over the victim's motor functions. Fast and agile. Stage 1 infected usually travel in packs. Do not let them swarm you. Infected stage 2. Uses environment to hide and ambush victims. Will frequently flank and attack from behind. Approach with caution and check your surroundings. Infected stage 3. Completely blind. Acute hearing. Uses echolocation to seek out prey. Keep your distance. Stage 3 infected are known for their ferocious attacks and are extremely lethal. Infected stage 4. Rare but dangerous evolution of stage 3 infected. Incredibly strong and capable of throwing acidic projectiles. Do not engage unless absolutely necessary.
Anything good in there?
Pretty picked over.
They sure make you go a long way just for that.
Are these cages?
Holding cells. Soldiers had them in Boston, too.
God, your legs would be so hurt by all of this.
Dina, help me up here.
Okay.
They're young and durable.
I'll keep an eye out. Just see if you can get the gate open from the other side.
Sounds good.
I think I still don't really love the whole direction they decided to go with Final Fantasy VII Remake, where it is almost that time, buddy. Where they decided, like, surprise, we're gonna throw out everything after this point. It's gonna be all different, and like, you know, okay, I'm fine to be on that ride, but it's kind of feels like they were jerking us around a bit, because like after years of people, you know, hoping for a remake, and then it finally happening and everybody getting hype, and then they finally do it, and hooray, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, this is all the remake you're getting. It's a little, ugh. Like, it took so long for them to finally do it, and then when they did do it, they still didn't really. Jesus Christ.
Ellie? I'm good.
Oh, she got down fast.
Almost died.
Well, I guess she didn't have that far to go. God damn, that looks awesome. Holy shit. Jesus.
Where are these fuckers?
Yeah, like Resident Evil 2 remake, for instance, was incredible. And they just remade the game. And it wasn't 100% exactly the same or anything like that, but they also didn't be like, oh yeah, we remade Resident Evil 2. And actually only the first quarter of it is like the original game. Cool. Might actually want to go through and read these at some point. They seem interesting. Zelda, once your unit's taken the gate, open it up and coordinate with John's unit. We've got plants in the refugee line already. Or line ready. I don't want any Fedra survivors. As soon as you've got control of the area, offer the refugees entry in exchange for loyalty to the WLF. May your survival be long, Isaac. Ouch. Jesus Christ. In the past 5 minutes, she's done many things that would shatter my legs into little pieces.
Of course that doesn't work. get you power.
Ah. The rope moment, yeah. This is, I think, the area. I've been thinking about it since I saw a building that looked like this, because I was like, this looks like that short clip I saw of the cool rope physics. It seems like a good place to actually call it quits ski. Yeah, I have a checkpoint. 1 minute. Perfecto. Fantastic game. I am loving it. But hypothetically, tomorrow we will be checking out the PSVR 2. That's the plan as it stands. Depends very much on when it arrives, if I have time to charge the controllers, that sort of stuff. So maybe we won't be able to check that out until Wednesday. We'll see. In which case, then we'll just do more of this. Am I uploading these to YouTube? You're funny. Yeah, get ready to kayak. Alrighty. Well, that's going to do it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow.